one of the hot issues these days that has raised many eyebrows is the proposal by the European Union for the European countries, the other side of the pound, to scan the social media messages with ChatGPT or the AI. The essence is for protection. However, the proposal is for with regard to the child abuse and exploitation of the child sexual exposure and those line of monitoring, not necessarily to monitor all the messages or any social media activity. However, the human rights lover and lovers of the freedom of speech has raised the concern, rightfully, that starting a monitoring system, regardless of the reason and reasonable cause, it might extend or expand to many other issues. The lawyers got involved. A couple of European Union countries, I believe one of them is Belgium, has a kind of expressed reservations. Some others, even in the United States, many politicians and lawyers and activists has raised question with regard to the legitimacy of this action by the government, which might result in expansion of the government control on freedom of speech, social media. As a human rights consultant, I'm also concerned with regard to the monitoring of the any type of media, social media, and even the news agency. However, there are few points that I need to express and put forward for more conversation and more interaction. The issue of the social media is real. The accessibility of the social media is real. The abuse of the social media is real. We have seen abuse of the social media by government officials, not in this country. I'll explain. We have seen it with scammers. We have seen it with criminals. We have seen it to create environment of fake news and misinformation. One of the major issue that was in 2016 and forward, the interference of Russia in our election through the social media. And as you guys remember, Facebook and Twitter, back Twitter, become some sort of not necessarily agent of those, but they fall into that narrative and expand upon what it was the fake news and misinformation. There has been other fake news and misinformation. During Obama administration, the Islamic Republic of Iran government, through their agencies, in particular their foreign minister Jawad Zarif, with multiple interview in United States and in inside United States by CNN and other agencies, they spread lots of fake news and lie about the Iranian, Islamic Iranian, with regard to their expansion of the nuclear and their peace-loving nature, and working with the global governments. As such, Mr. Obama, if you remember, released close to 150 to more than billions of the Iranian asset, not of the United States taxpayer, of the Iranian taxpayer, which they accumulated during their oil and during the late Shah. They released that money, and that money, where did that money go? Directly to Hezbollah, directly to Hamas, directly to Houthis, and that resulted in killing American, killing European, killing Israelis, interference with the oil transport in Red Seas, and all of those. And also the social media has been source of information for bad people. The bad people have used information in social media to create a terroristic attack that we have seen. There are explosion of the information in social media, including many information with regard to the advanced sciences in ammunition and all of those that has been used by many bad people and criminals to harm the other people. Above and beyond this, there has been fraudulent sales with regard to the crypto. There has been scammers, bank scammers that they have approached many in United States and European countries with regard to the tax fraud and sales fraud, and also women exploitation, children exploitation, so on and so forth. So, is a two-edged swords that we need to be careful. We need some sort of regulatory, which is very difficult and very sensitive. There is a fine line which might not be easy for any government to apply those regulations, but not cross the line between monitoring the criminals or bad people, not to infringe in or impact on the freedom of speech of the good people. So there is a fine line. There is a very delicate issue. Should we need a mild to moderate intervention? Do we need a soft intervention and regulated, calculated? These are all questions needs to be answered. However, blank approval is against the human rights and freedom of speech. And also, blank criticism of any government and prevention of avoiding them or preventing them to apply some sort of regulation is also wrong. Because many countries come to America, many people of many countries, there is no evidence that immigrant doing it. These are all related to the alleged preemptive action by others that abuse the freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of act in the democratic country to do their intended harm to the host country. So this should be open for conversation, but also we have to be careful not to criticize or not to approve, but be vigilant and ask government to be vigilant as well.